What's happening, guys? Out here in Rochester Hills with Jermaine. He's going to give us a testimonial of what Eddie had quoted him and the process of what we did for you. And thank you again for doing this.
Absolutely.
And taking the time out of your day to do this. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, we're the original homeowners here, 17 plus years. Right away we had the patio installed and things were great. And of course, over time, you know, nature and everything else, the ground starts to settle and move and shift. So we noticed with the patio over the last several years that we were starting to get a lot of pooling and ponding here right off of the step area, whether in the winter time with the snow and the melting snow, or in the summer and spring with the heavy rain. So we also noticed the step was starting to separate a little bit from the house and was starting to slope downward as well. So aesthetically, it really wasn't looking really good, and starting to get some loose pavers as well, especially with the big ones there. And then we were looking at as far as, you know, it being potentially dangerous and the risk of someone injuring themselves without having a secure step there. So we finally decided it was time to go ahead and you know, have you guys come out and do some repairs for us, so that cosmetically it would look nice again, bring it back to life, and then also make it safe for not only the family but friends and guests who may come to visit. So,
in 17 years, you look at this patio, and if this, I don't want to say anything bad about another surface, but if this were concrete, there'd be no way to fix it.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, to
have something look this nice, it looks new again.
Yeah, and it was very interesting. I was curious to see how the crew was going to do this, because I mean, it's like putting a puzzle together, the way everything is, you know, the shape and the design. So being able to pull it out and then put it back to look the exact same way was pretty impressive to see how those guys were able to do it. And all at the same time being careful, because we all know how easy, you know, something like this could chip or break as they're starting to, you know, remove it. But yeah, they did it all, everything.
Grind all the brick, did you see all the scraping?
Yeah. So, you know, between that, it's crazy getting off the old, what you call it, cement and stuff off of there. So yeah, they did a really good job. The crew, they were out, they were efficient, they were friendly. Especially during, you know, there were some times we had some pretty high temperatures. It was pretty warm.
Like
and
today.
Yeah, exactly. So they were consistent, and yeah, they did a lot of hard work, and everything turned out great. As you can see here, the walkway area, we also had some issues with the trees here. We had some of the roots from some of the vegetation were starting to pull up the pavers as well, which was causing a potential tripping hazard. We had it here in this area, and then over here on the side, we had two other areas, like right in here, and then again down here. So those guys, you know, right away they pulled up all the pavers, and they came in and removed all the roots that were coming from the trees that were bringing up the pavers. Yeah, they did a great job, and then put everything back. And yeah, it looks great. Very happy and pleased with their work. So,
thank you.
Would highly recommend. We have quite a few friends and neighbors here in the community that are pretty much, once they saw your crew out, they did inquire and ask about it. So we did give a referral to several neighbors in the area that are interested as well. So
thank you.
Would highly recommend.
Our goal as a company is obviously to do better as well. In every way, shape, or form, we always want to do better. What do you think, seeing us, what could we improve upon?
Wow.
I mean, we want to be better, so we know we're not perfect, you know,
right.
But we want to know what we could do to make it even a better experience.
Wow, that's a really good question. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything. Efficient, like I said, when we would come and take a peek and see, you know, take a look at the progress that was made, the guys were friendly and had no problem stopping what they were doing and providing details as far as what they've accomplished and what was next on the to-do list. So, like I said, very efficient, very timely. a lot of communication from the very beginning with the office staff as far as where we were on the wait list.
Okay.
Right away they said it could be potentially 4 to 5 weeks before the project would begin, which was fine. We know that it's peak season and everybody's busy. So, you know what? You guys were very, very competitive with your pricing. We had probably 5 different quotes. And I would say, especially having the option to finance was a big decision making for us as well. When you're spending that type of money, it's nice to know that, you know, if you can't necessarily pay it all up front,
right,
and potentially stretch it out over a period of time, I think that was nice to have that option.
Awesome.
So that helped us with the decision. But yeah, very competitive with the pricing overall. So you know what? That's a really good question. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it's an honor. We do know that sometimes with the weather, when things like that, we fall short. But what a awesome testimonial to even be a part of, and to hear about that our crew was able to come over and do what they said they were going to do. And it makes it really, I feel, easier for someone selling a service when you make a promise and you know that your promises will be delivered upon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. We have some ribbons in the front on either side of the driveway there and the front porch that we'll probably have you guys come back out next spring.
Yeah,
love to finish that up.
Love to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
It was an honor, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this.
Yeah, of course. Not a problem.
I don't like. I almost tear up hearing this because, again, I can say that the people that I work with are amazing, and then to have amazing clients like you, to be able to take your time out of your busy day to help us is pretty awesome.